Hi guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time please? I think we better repeat that. Alexa, exit YouTube. Alexa, what's the time please? This is playing me up. Alexa, exit YouTube. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 1:18 p.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Monday the 30th of January.
Alexa, where is me located?
The makeup has lived in the United States.
Alexa, where am I located?
You're at 7 Coys Road, Flat 5 Biggs Apartments in Rochester, Kent.
Hi guys, so I've met my son for a coffee at Costa Coffee. My back was turned to everybody, so my son was sat in front of me. My back was turned to everybody, so nobody could see me. My son was already buying the coffees as I entered Costa Coffee. So basically, I was sat at Costa Coffee's window with my back turned to everybody. I then went into the co-op where Kim was in there, the nice lady with blonde hair. And she was sorting out things in the fridge. And I'd gone in there to cash the £15 that I'd won on a scratch card. So I left my son in Costa's and cashed my scratch card in and got £15, a £10 and a £5, which I have used to go towards my gas. The gas, because the gas was very low. So I've been into the co-op this morning. I've got some Doritos, because there was a workman hovering about with a bag of Doritos in his bag. So I got a bag of Doritos and some soured cream and dip. Sour cream and chive dip. Dip my Doritos in the dip. Nescafe 3-in-1 coffee. Dots donuts, heart-shaped donuts, Jelly Babies, and the Sun newspaper. Boris Mad Vlad threatened to kill me. The Sun newspaper, Monday, January the 30th, 2023. Vladimir Putin made a chilling threat to Boris Johnson that he could kill him in a missile attack, the former PM reveals today. Mad Vlad's menacing phone call came a day after Boris visited Kiev last February amid fears of a Russian invasion. Nasty stuff, eh? Scary stuff. After coming out of the co-op, I went into Costa Coffee's, sat with my son, and then my son said that he was going to have a haircut at Constantine's in Rochester High Street. Constantine's. So I went off. I walked with my son to Rochester High Street. We went into charity shops. My son looked at jeans. I don't wear jeans very often. It's my mum Jennifer that wears turned up jeans. So he took me into the Wisdom Hospice, and that's where a lady called Beverly at Lansdowne Court used to work at the Wisdom Hospice in Chatham High Street. So he took me into the Wisdom Hospice and the Demeltzer charity shop, and after I've put £30 on my gas in the post office, Rochester High Street, I didn't have much money left because I'd already bought things in the co-op beforehand as well. So I saw a barometer, that was £5, but I've held on to my £5. I've held on to it. My son then went for a haircut, and he said he was going to be about 3/4 of an hour. So I came back home to my flat rather than hover around the high street with a bad leg. I came home to my flat to rest, and I rang my mum up, and she's invited me to go up there today. So I'm going to go up and see my mum today. She's worried I haven't got any money for Friday. So she's going to help me out with money for Friday. So I'm going to get a taxi to my mum's this afternoon. So anybody that thought, oh, my money's gone and was laughing at me, shutting doors in my faces as I'm coming down the road, slamming the doors in my face, turning their back on me as usual, my mum is going to help me. She's going to help me out. I phoned my son up, and there was a message. His phone was on answer phone. I left a message, said, it's your mum, have you finished your haircut? I went up to meet my son, and he came out with a nice haircut, Constantine's haircut, nice, really nice. And Constantine had given my son £5 to buy a coffee for him in the Deaf Cat. So my son spent ages talking to the guy behind the counter, the guy in the Deaf Cat, spoke to my son, he didn't speak to me, and my son said mate a couple of times in Costas. He was talking to his friend on the phone, and he went, all right mate, all right mate. So my son got this coffee for the guy in Constantine's, the barber's, went back, and I had 2 dogs sniff my leg while I was waiting for my son to come out of the hairdresser's. A woman with dark shades, a dog sniffed my leg, walked past me, walked with my son down the road back to the bus stop because my son was meeting his friend in Chatham. I think they were going to Weatherspoons. And as I was coming home after hugging my son and saying goodbye, this woman on a bench with a mole on her face, a big mole, asked the man, mate, come in, hello mate. So I walked past, and she called a bloke over and went, mate, do you know where I can charge my phone, mate? And I came back into the flats, and the lady that feeds the birds down there shut the door, slammed it shut as I was coming down the path back to my flat, and I rang my mum up to arrange to go up there because she's worried I haven't got any money. I've just gone downstairs to put the gas on, £30. So I've just put £30 on my gas, £30 on it, topped up my gas. I've got £5 in my purse, and I'm going up to see my mum. While people shutting the doors in my face, being rude and nasty, because I met my son for a coffee. And by the way, in the Wisdom Hospice, guess what song they were playing? Phyllis Nelson. Move closer. Move your body real close so that we feel like we're really making love. They was playing that while I was shopping with my son in the Wisdom Hospice. Sick puppies. See you later.